So adrenal fatigue and adrenal problems, they're actually pretty common, especially because people are overworked and um, really stressed out, and depending on number of factors and other health issues, that your adrenals can be messed up, and not a whole lot of doctors acknowledge this. Not even endocrinologists. I've gone to endocrinologists, and there's a number of different problems, and it's a little hard to figure out exactly because it's more of your basically your body's rhythms are messed up, your adrenal rhythms, and it's also called hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis dysfunction, or HPA axis, because it involves several other glands, and thyroid health can actually impact adrenal health, and adrenal health can actually impact thyroid health. And if you go to naturopathy, this is one that areas they'll focus on. If you have severe problems, I'd obviously recommend getting tested and going to a naturopath or a doctor. But if you're just suffering from a milder form, or just need, because a lot of people have your adrenals can be stressed by either physical problems or mental problems, and they can even be small-ish problems. You generally want to have a lower-ish carbohydrate diet. You don't really need to go low carb, because I think that will mess it up too. But you want to avoid processed sugar and refined sugar, and probably too many grains, because those can also cause candida overgrowth, which can affect your gut health and which affects your adrenal health. Also, getting lots of sleep. People generally need more sleep than they think. Try and get 9 or 10 hours a day. There's a few things you can do which are pretty simple. You can take bone broth, which not only helps with digestion, also helps your adrenals and helps electrolytes. But drinking more electrolytes and B vitamins and vitamin C will help out a lot. I actually made an article and a video on natural electrolyte mix, and I think that will help out a lot. Part of it is homeopathic, so which is a little bit disputed, and I think that homeopathic, at least the bioplasma cell salts, seem to help out a lot. Other things you can do is there's complexes of herbs, which you can get, what are called like adrenotone. If you look up adrenotone or adaptocrine online, I also have some links to some. And adrenal cortex, I think, is really helpful. It's basically dried extract of the glands that you're trying to nourish, and it helps heal and nourish the glands. And your adrenals are actually on top of your kidneys, so it's very much connected with your blood sugar. And so if your blood sugar fluctuates, it can cause adrenal problems, and if you have adrenal problems, it'll make your blood sugar fluctuate. But there's several different stages, and people can have high cortisol and low cortisol. And if you suspect that you have a worse problem, or if it's in a later stage, you really need to get a naturopath and get treatment for it. But the more intensive treatment is to use complexes of herbs, but also using hormones as well. I believe DHEA and a few others. But that's basically how you get started treating your adrenals. It's a pretty common problem, I think. Also, lowering stress is also really important. But a lot of times in modern society, especially I think in American society and probably in a lot of European countries, people are basically overworked, and don't have enough time off and stressed due to money problems and personal problems and blah 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 blah. Goes on and on. Yeah, that's basically adrenal fatigue and how to treat it, how to get treatment for it. Yeah, tell me what you think below if you like it, not. Anyways, that's it.